G'day folks, this is Sim, and welcome back to Darkest Dungeon. I'm a little bit grumpy, and I've only got myself to blame, so as you can see, I've got some guys over here who are de-stressing at the moment because I thought I'll just pop out and do some missions, gather some cash so that I can level up and we can start moving forwards. Except for one small thing. If you go into the cove, even with some high level characters, and you come up against a party of 4 pelagic groupers or whatever those horrible spearfishing things are, they will wreck you so fast it is not funny. We're talking about crits for 18 and 20 points over and over again, coupled by an earlier fight which involved a rather large crabby looking thing that gives 8 points of bleed for 3 rounds. Okay, yeah, it wasn't fun. So it's going to take a little bit of time to get these guys back to the right level. And I ended up probably coming out of there with no more cash than I started. So if we currently have a look at my setup, we need to deal with some of the outstanding boss fights. And that means level 2 characters. So Boneth, Viper, Chandos and Theon are the party that I'm taking with me. I've pretty much sent myself broke getting them to the best armour and weaponry that they can handle, and leveling their skills to the best of my ability as well. So we're going after the Wizened Hag. We need to provision up, so an extra shovel. We don't have a lot of money here, by the way. Couple of keys. Medium mission. I'm going to take my chances on 12 food, and that makes me a little nervous, so we'll see how we finish up. We want plenty of lights, so we'll go with the 12 torches as well. We're going into the Weald, so we're going to want medicinal herbs for sure. Bandages, because there's often bandits down there and they can bleed. I will take a couple of anti-venoms and 1 holy water, so that leaves me with $455 left. Don't think the torches are going to be a big deal, but I'd rather have too much food than too little, so here we go.
I had collected many rare and elusive volumes on ancient herbal properties, and was set to enjoy several weeks immersed in comfortable study. My work was interrupted, however, by a singularly striking young woman who insisted on repeated calls to the house.
Okay, so this guy seems to attract singularly striking young women. The siren was also supposedly a bit of a looker, except she wasn't that attractive, and this one is not much better.
There is method in the wild corruption here. It bears a form both wretched and malevolent.
Alright, well, consolation is we got a good scout. 2 curios and a battle back that way. A battle and 2 curios this way. We've got a blockage ahead of us. The hag is probably going to be as far away as possible, so probably one of these 2 over here. I don't know whether I want to come all the way back here for this, but I'm not sure whether I want to weaken myself too much before the fight either. So I may just leave this and we'll see how it all pans out. Now at the moment, let's have a quick look. My best trap is 80%, 110% on the bounty hunter, 70 and 110 on Chandos. So we'll bounce that around depending upon who has the most stress as things go along. So I hate leaving things behind, but realistically We need to deal with the boss first and then worry about the little details. So let's just dive straight in. We've got a fight coming, so let's see what we get. Alright, so we at least have initiative. Early stress is something I probably don't want to deal with, although these guys can do a lot of damage. The Abyssal Artillery, we don't have a 4th rank, so that's going to be a little bit of a waste. The Demon's Pull, though, to yank her into the front rank will probably work in our favour. Okay, that sounds a little loud. I hope it doesn't come through too badly on YouTube. Alright, now you're out of position. These guys are going to be resistant to her poison. So we can reduce the bleed resist. In fact, the flashing daggers, we can get both of these. We go this way.
The ground quakes.
And we scored a crit. Unfortunately, she can stress from that rank. I was hoping that she couldn't. Harmless swipe. I think that just moves him forwards. Now, if they keep doing that to each other and moving each other back and forth, I've got no complaints. Alright, now we can reduce everybody's damage straight up. And it's still going to do a fair amount. So, yeah, I think we will. We'll go with the breakthrough. And then we will follow up. Now, this guy here probably needs to be reconfigured until we get to the final fight. So we can't collect bounty. We can stun, but we can't stun the back rank. What we can do is put some serious bleed on this one and probably kill it if we get the hit. So not quite enough. That was a shame. Okay, a little bit more damage from that harmless swipe, but they've just exchanged positions. Alright, we need to get rid of the stressy one first. She is not going to be blight resistant, so and she should die. We're looking at 4 points of damage. She's got 3 points left, so we're just going to go straight in with damage on the rest. This guy's bleeding, 3 points for 2 rounds, so back rank.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
She's down. He should bleed out. So all we need to be able to do is take out, and not sure whether to go with the stun or just go with the straight. There's not much in the way of penalties there. Yeah, I think we'll go with the finish him. Oh, that was not enough. Now that sucks. I figured that we would get enough damage. I should have looked a little bit more closely. You, on the other hand, may as well just give yourself a little bit of a heal, because this one's going to die when it has its turn anyway.
By inches.
And you can finish him off.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
And a little bit of cash, not a great deal. Alright, now let's just quickly just reduce that audio because it is a little loud, I feel. Hopefully that will do. Save. And done. And return. Alright, so the first battle, not too stressful, fairly well to deal with. We're going to get another torch straight away, which we will may as well use.
Now it must be carried home.
Bags generally don't contain a lot, but this one's got something in it.
Some reward.
50 gold.
Task well performed.
Handsome reward for opening a bag. Yeah, that's probably about right. Okay, now, first things first. Until you are dealing with our friend in the final fight, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off the finish him. I'm going to turn on the flash bang. And mostly because that can be used against pretty much anything, and it's a very, very high stun base. So I think that will probably be more helpful. We can collect bounty on front ranks, and we'll be focusing on front ranks with this guy for the time being. Alright, so onwards. And we already had the scout, so not likely to get another one. We've got the obstruction coming up, which we can't avoid. Hopefully there won't be too many more obstructions, because I only brought 2 shovels.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption, malformed with misintent.
Let's light it right up. And what do we got? Okay, so we're going to have incoming poison and a bit of bleed. Now these guys, they've got some protection and a little bit of dodge, not a lot of hit points. I think I would prefer at this point in time to whittle them down a bit. Particularly considering, now they're going to be blight resistant, yes. So we'll go with the flashing daggers. Spread the love around a little bit. Here comes a mark. And now, weaken everybody. Finally, who do I want to deal with least? The Scratcher, who has very low stun resistance, or the Bleed guy? I think we're going to go with the guy who can bleed. Although I could quite easily finish something off. No, let's just put him to sleep for now. Gets him out of position as well. Alright.
To a killing blow.
Oh, and they both got blighted. 1.3 rounds, not too shabby. A little bit more damage than I would have liked to have seen there. Okay, we'll continue with the flashing daggers. Spread the love. And you can bleed this guy, because we know what's going to happen using your heal. 0 point heal, but he did resist the bleed. Wasn't that nice? Alright, time to start taking things out. Now that may... Oh, so tempting. Let's do this.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Oh, and then more blights incoming. Alright. So we've got a lot of blighted characters this time around. That's joyous. Breakthrough. That could have been a little stronger, I would have preferred. More blight? Yeah, now it's getting nasty. Yeah. Okay. You can cure blight and bleed, but only on yourself, unfortunately. Let's just take the back rank guy out.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
More blight? Okay, that's starting to stack up. I'm getting a little bit bothered by that. You heal him. And give him a bleed. Oh, that was joyous. Alright. We need to get rid of the blight, because that was quite strong. And Hook and slice will finish him. And wicked hack should hopefully... Well, maybe not enough. Yeah, 1 point. Thanks for the dodge. Okay. Would like to get one more heal in on this guy if I can, so we're actually gonna we'll take one out. Yeah, we'll just take the one out.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Alright, and you can hopefully get a decent heal on him. 2 points! Amazing! Alright, let's not push this any further than we have to.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Alright. We may be doing some early camping, I suspect. Now, the tent. What are we going to do about the tent? I'm pretty sure that this particular thing is just generally bad luck. It's probably about a 50-50 of being good or bad, and we've already got enough horrible stuff going on here. So I'm going to leave it for now. No, ignore it. Just keep moving. Okay, we got a scout. Alright. And we've got 2 blockages. Well, considering the only thing that's down there is that obstacle, we may as well go around. But we got a lot of fights coming up. And you know me, I'm not going to take the smart choice. Yeah, it'll pass soon enough. Alright, so first things first. This one here, medicinal herbs
If
and
only treasure could
food.
staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Okay, well, considering we took a large amount of food, it's probably going to be to our advantage to eat a bunch of it and get some healing done. Can you eat any more? No, you're full. Alright, we can eat 2 more, so... You've got a ton of hit points. I mean, hit point wise, these guys are all pretty good. Let's just hold off for now. We'll save it for when we need it. And we've got a little fight. Little fights I prefer. Very much prefer. Okay. Let's just go straight in with the damage. Yep. Max damage on the only one that we can hit.
Executed with
Lovely.
impunity.
And you, let's see how your heal goes this time. Now that was what we were looking for. Alright. No mercy.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
And I won't say no to the extra key. Thank you for that. Empty crate. We can move a bit further before we have to light up for the next battle. So light up and dive in. What do we got? This is going to be interesting. These guys are going to duplicate, but these 2 lasses at the back are going to cause us a great deal of stress if we don't do something about them as quick as we can. Now, this guy does extra damage to Eldritch, but we'd need them at the back. Do I have another Eldritch strike? Yes, I do. I'm going to hold off on his heal and see if we can get some early damage in on one of these.
Be gone, fiend.
Like that. That's what I call early damage. Alright, here comes the stress. And a dodge. Awesome. Okay, so now the question is... Do we lower their bleed resist, or do we go for poison on one? Or do we try to take one out? She's got 13 hit points. That is going to do 5 to 11. It's not going to be enough. The flashing daggers, on the other hand, they're going to do 4 to 8 per. So the hit chance is 83%. But the poison's almost a guaranteed kill. No, I think we will go with the poison on this one. Won't kill her straight away, but it will kill her quickly. And I appreciate the dodge. Now you, on the other hand, if we can take this other one out quick, then they're not going to have a chance to split. And that's what we needed to see. Alright. Now, I think we're going to go, well, the flashbang is going to be wasted. Yeah, let's put some extra bleed on her so she's got a guaranteed death. Yep. 3 points and 4 points, that will kill her. You, on the other hand, she's going to go soon. I would prefer her dead as much as I would like to get a heal off. So, thrown dagger it is. And didn't quite, I was hoping for one more shot at her, but that's alright. One down, one left. You can now heal yourself, hopefully, and resist the bleed. You're not going to get a turn, so you can give yourself a little bit of a heal. And I don't want to draw this out too much, but I'm going to take a bit of a chance. Alright, and yeah, we'll move her around. She can dance. Now, I'm just going to buff you. And you are going to go with one more heal on... Oh, ow. Oh, okay, so no more mucking about. Finish it.
Obliterated.
For 275
These
gold.
nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Alright. So, let's head down. We've got to have another obstruction. And that's our last shovel, so let's hope there aren't any more. Shouldn't be anything else down here. Oh, and here comes the first hunger. Let's move that up there so we use that stack first. And let's get the light up. And double check. This is going to be a fight. We should be good. Fingers crossed for a surprise. No. Alright, so we've got bleed and stress incoming. They can stress from the front rank anyway, so we will go with damage. Gonna cop a bit of bleed if we're unlucky. Resist, resist. Good boy. Alright, now. Yep, straight up with poison on the back rank. Get those two girls. Oh, not two girls, one girl. Out of the way. And some more stress. No, I want her as close to dead, if not dead. Good stuff. And none of these guys are going to get a turn, so what we probably want to do is just as much damage as possible. Now, she's going to take 4, she's got 5. So I think we'll go with damage on these, which should put her at death's door.
Well struck.
Or maybe just kill her straight up. Nice. You flashbang this guy. You hopefully kill this guy. You go with a little heal. And hopefully we'll be able to get another heal in on this guy before the end. So buff. And fingers crossed. That was more than a little heal. Perfect. And you can now finish the job. Alright, good stuff.
A trifling victory.
Keys
But a
everywhere.
victory nonetheless.
That I would have preferred to have been a shovel right now, but no complaints. And considering that we've got all of these keys, well, we may as well use them.
Wealth beyond measure.
Alright, now we're getting a little
the
full.
brave and the foolhardy alike.
Give us a scout. We did get a scout, didn't we? So in that case, we're just going to head on down here. We've got a trap and a curio. I think we probably should light up before we do anything else. Alright, the old tree, I believe, is anti-venom. We've only got one left, and we're going to be copping a bit of poison in here, but I don't care. Alright, we got a bandage.
Trinkets and baubles. Paid for in blood.
And alright, so we've got some low value gemstones here, which we hopefully, you're going to be doing my, come on a little bit closer, disarming, get some stress back, thank you. And quick double check, shouldn't be a fight in here. Scouting is still high, so save the torch for now. And onwards. 2 curios, another trap, and then a battle. Extra torch, just when we needed it. Oh, and some
Laden
shields
with
as
loot
well.
Are often low on supplies.
And we should have space for those. Good. Now, we've got 25 stress and 27 stress. So, yes, you can disarm again. And it's just a backpack.
A fortune. Waiting
Getting
to
a lot
be
of
spent.
bandages. Alright, well, at least it's stuff that stacks. Light up.
In radiance, may we find victory.
Get ready for the fight. Okay, blight incoming, but we have surprise. Now these guys are resistant to blight, so I think what we're going to do this time around is we're just going to go for as much damage as we can get away with. Now we've got speed 2, 2, 0 and 5, so you should be quickest, and I can't hit you. So how about we poison you up, because you're not resistant to poison. other hand, if we can yank one of these guys out of position, it'll try and go backwards, he will try and go forwards, and we might buy ourselves a little bit more time. Go with the breakthrough. Now, the only problem I have with the breakthrough is it does do damage across the board, but it weakens this one. So maybe we should just go for a straight kill instead. Front rank at 90 plus a 6% crit, or back rank at 95 with a 6% crit. Well, that will do. Didn't get the crit, but can't complain. Alright. Now, bleed on this fellow. Or not. Good stuff. Alright. Yep, you run away, that's fine by me. But that blight. And of course you follow up with the rend on the marked guy, because that's what you guys do. Alright. Let's spread the love, because this one's almost dead. Not quite enough. Needed an extra point, so Abyssal Artillery will hopefully do the trick. And here comes more blight. No, we resisted. Good. Okay, now you're taking 4 for 4. You can do 7 to 14. Should be a guaranteed death even if you do your minimum. And if you don't, well, so much better. You will continue to work on back rank.
Annihilated.
I was hoping you wouldn't get a turn, particularly when it was a big one like that. So let's see if we can get another good heal. Now that we need it, almost guaranteed to be a fail. Well, 3 points plus the bleed. Yep, I'd consider that to be a fail. Okay. Alright. Just straight up. Oh, that's right. Oh, yes, you can hit him because we got the dead one in the front rank. Kill. Not quite. Actually, I should heal the bleed because I've got plenty of bandages. Don't have any anti-venom anyway. Nah, finish it. Okay, and again, we've got stuff that stacks. Although the busts might be... Oh no, we might... I'm not sure what the maximum number of busts we can carry is. Alright, looking good so far. We're going to need to camp soon. However, what have we got here? We've got an ancient coffin. I'm pretty sure they're just good value. So, you do it. Yeah, well, if 75 gold is considered good value, I suppose so, but yeah. Alright, we've got a scout. Is it going to give us the boss fight? No. 2 curios down here. Oh, crap. Well, I'm going to go down here just on the off chance that I get lucky and find a shovel, because otherwise we're going to get some stress coming. So, let's see what's down here. Pray for a shovel. 50 gold is not a shovel. And a shallow grave. Well, I'm pretty sure that actually requires a shovel. And if we don't, it's probably not going to be worth playing with at all. Alright, so the trap to de-stress because we've got stress coming. We'll head in here and straight back out again. Sorry guys, you're just going to have to tear your way through this.
Without tools of iron, you must rely on flesh and indefatigable purpose.
Okay. Now we have to hope. Actually, let's get the light right up.
The light, the promise of safety.
There's the hunger. Alright, and I'm not sure whether he's full at the moment, but I would prefer a little bit more healing, so 2, 3, and 4. So we've got 2 more hungers. If we get that in these last few rooms, that would be a bit mean, but we all know how this goes. Although we'd still have a camp left, so let's see whether we're going to get this scout or not. Come on. No scout. Alright, now at this point here, we've got that stuff back there. I would prefer them all healed up as high as possible before we fight the hag. We don't know which way to go. Probably are going to need some space anyway. Yeah, we're going to camp here. All right.
In the dark. The battle may yet be won.
Go with that one there, and now we need to have a look at what options. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. First, you. Now you have reduce your own stress and stress everybody else out. Now, I don't know whether the Crusader... Sorry, he's a man-at-arms, isn't he? Not a Crusader. I don't know whether these guys are classed as religious, because a 30-point drop on this one for 7 points on each of these might actually be worth my while. However, a massive buff might also work. Right, what else do we have? We have a scout buff. We don't have much left to scout. I would definitely prefer the surprise option. So I think we are going to go with that one. Now, prevent the ambush. At this stage, it probably would be a good idea. Don't really want to be buffing stress. And last but not least, what can you do? Scout. Remove a disease. I'm pretty sure nobody is diseased. Or pep talk. So let's play it safe. But preventing the ambush does increase the stress. No, we're going to go here. We're going to reject the gods and hope that nobody here is too religious. Good. And we are going to battle trance you up. And then finally we've got de-stress options. Or a heal to get this guy back up to close to full. It's not going to be a lot, but I think we'll go with the wound care. Alright, and now we rest. Or did I just have 3 points left that I wasted? Probably had 3 points that I wasted. I thought I'd use them all.
The match is struck. A blazing
Alright,
star
full
is
light.
born.
And we need to make a decision. We are going to go down because, hey, let's see whether we got it right or not. Is she here? Let's give you a buff. There's not much else we can do, fingers crossed. There she is.
Twisted and maniacal. A slathering testament to the powers of corruption.
Now, the problem we have with this lovely lady is that she is going to do what she can to shove our guys into this pot, and they will take continuous damage while they're there. So, as you can see, her resistances to stun are very, very high, but her resistances to bleed and blight are not so bad. So we're going to be starting off with you, and at this particular point in time, I cannot believe that I forgot to change. Okay, well, we need to do the test now to find out. If I bring him up, can I switch? Okay, that will reduce her damage, whereas that has a stun chance. See, there's no point pulling her because she's resistant. So can we? No, we can't. That's what I was worried about. I needed to change these guys before I came in. I have yeah, I've mucked up big time. That was a bad decision. Alright, so that being the case, there's no point healing anybody at this point in time. We may as well just do what damage we can. See, she gets 2 attacks per round, which is a bit of a worry, which is why I wanted to get as many stun options on her as I can. Alright, now you. We need to get the blight on her as quickly as possible and pile it up. So, because she has got 66 hit points. If we can get that onto her and keep it powering and get some bleed going as well, we can hopefully whittle her down fast. The question is, will she resist? No. And here she goes. Into the pot with one of my weakest characters. Dodge. No, she failed to dodge. Alright. So, if I take the cauldron down, she'll come out. Or I can power damage on to this lass at the back. I would like to buff her damage. But I don't want to leave too many options. However, 22, oh, yeah, I'm going to go with the buff to start and hope that this is the right choice. Alright, yeah, we know you don't want to be eaten. Here comes her follow-up, which is, okay, generic damage to everybody. Lovely, stop complaining. Alright, you just have to hold in there for a minute. Okay, so now we go with the strong stun. Problem is it's already past her turn. I need to be getting that off at the beginning of the next round. No. We can't hit her with that because I had an attack which I fully intended to use with this guy, which was to finish him. Oh, I'm so angry with myself. That there needed to be turned off. Okay, alright, so what we will do is, if we can't do much of anything else, maybe we can get a strong hit on this and get her out of there. Okay, in fact, because, yeah, she was the one that was going to be racking up the poison. Yeah, let's see if we can get her out before the end of the round. Yes. But she's out of position, of course. Into the pot already? Yeah, okay. Great. Love it. Wonderful. Okay, yeah, why don't you just stress some people out? Yeah, that'd be a great idea. Okay. Well, she's been buffed. Of course, now she's in the wrong position and she cannot attack. So we need to use the breakthrough to get her back forwards. Alright, which also weakens this. Now we cannot use the poison, and we don't have any other option. However, I think I would prefer her to be dodging any attempts to put her back into the pot. So we're going to buff her dodge. She's still got 2 attacks, mind you. I think that I am going to use, because I cannot move forwards with any of my attacks. Yeah, so we're gonna spend a turn, get this one back where she can start throwing shit around. And okay, we've got some more stress and another debuff. Resisted. You're taking damage. Now you can use your Iron Swan. I would have preferred a bigger hit than that, but anyway. Okay, alright. Overall, we're not doing too badly here. Now you get the poison in. No, you're not supposed to miss. How big a debuff is that? Okay, so it's minus 10 accuracy. I suppose it's not fantastic. Look, can you please get this one out? Yeah. More tenderizing. Whatevs.
A hand's breadth from becoming
Oh, and he's out. And see, this is what I find interesting. They appear to only take a couple of points, but this guy's got 35 hit points, and now he's at death's door. Something about the damage that gets done to them while they're in there is not accurately portrayed. I can't stun. I can't Iron Swan because he's come out and pushed her out of position. Breakthrough to move forwards. Come on. Oh, no!
unbalanced.
Never got a chance to heal. Never got a chance to heal. You are a bitch.
Masterfully executed.
This could turn badly very, very quickly. Yeah, into the pot. Resist. No resist. No resist whatsoever. And of course she follows up. Oh, and she scores a crit as well. Alright. She's going to take 4 damage for 3 rounds. She's got 19 points left. We need to get her health down as fast as we can. Okay, she's going to take 4 points.
Injury and despondence. Set the stage
you cannot. Alright, come on. That's it. She's dead. Stop complaining.
Leave her corpse to rot. consumed by the spores she spawned.
That sucked. That really sucked. He wasn't in there for that long and he took massive amounts of damage. Alright, we've got a charm, which is common. We've got a charm, which is common. We've got a book, which is common. And we've got a stone, which is common. So there's about 4 grand there, maybe a bit more, but that's it. And I lost one of my best man-at-arms. Take it all. Yeah, whatever. Medicinal herbs, bandage, torch. If we eat the food, we're going to get hungry. Who cares? I'm already depressed. You have something to eat. $22, $16, $13. Yeah, you eat some more. Take that. Continue because I'm a glutton for punishment. Alright, let's head back out. And we still don't have a shovel, so we're just going to keep walking. And maybe, just maybe, there'll be something worthwhile in here. Alright. No scout to finish. We're going to have a fight? Yeah, of course we are, and they're quick. But we got surprise. Fine. Okay. $10, 13 points. Try and finish him. That would have been nice. You poison her. You hurt them all. Yeah, a little bit of stress we can deal with at this point. Yeah, you don't need to start complaining. See, if you'd kept quiet, you might not have gotten attacked.
Unforeseen.
You are in the wrong position to heal, aren't you? Fine, kill it.
Another one falls. Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Alright, so you can't do much of anything there at the moment. If I move you back to there... Okay, you can at least heal from there. You, on the other hand... You can at least strike. You can't use your poison from there, but you can use your other attacks. Alright. Let's see what's in this last room. Oh, we've got bandages. Why am I not healing you? Bit of food might be nice. Or some gold. Alright, they're all badly hurt. Quite stressed. We have no idea what's in this room. Probably going to be a fight. Let's find out. No, it was empty. We are done. Well, we've defeated the Wizened Hag. We didn't exactly make a fortune out of that. Can't say that was worth losing Theon. Ah, good. You're infected with a lovely disease. And you've got the Black Plague, which is just horrific. And, yeah, well, 10% heal skills while camping, which replaced your extra damage against humans. Yeah, that sucks too. I'm depressed.
The poor caretaker. I fear his long-standing duties here have affected him.
Okay. So we've got a couple of guys who are MIA or have cost us some money. We still have a massive amount of stress to deal with, and more stress left. These three have all gone up to level 3, so they won't be going on any further level 1 or apprentice level or whatever the first level boss fights are called. Blah-diddy, 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 grumble, 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 bitch, moan, complain. Alright. We do need to pay our respects to Theon. I need to watch the footage back. I've watched fights with her before, and you see the damage indicators come up above the cauldron, but it doesn't seem to give a clear indication of how much damage they're actually taking. I thought he would have been fine in there for a little bit longer, but I don't think he was in there that long, and he took a massive amount of damage. Theon, we're going to miss you, mate. And let's just have a quick look at who has come to visit. An abomination, an occultist, or another bounty hunter. Margus. Alright, you won't meditate. You're vulnerable to death blows, but you're good in the Warrens, and you have a slight crit buff. Okay, well, I've got the slots. Let's grab you anyway. Alright, I'm going to have to sort this all out. Work out what I'm going to do from here. Who I'm going to take fighting where. I've got some high level characters now who are de-stressed, so I probably need to do one of the veteran missions, see if I can get some cash. Don't think I'm going to be going back to the cove just yet. And I think I'll take you guys along on a veteran mission, just to see how nasty they can be at times. And that one's got a 20% hit point boost. That's not too shabby. That one there has got Crusader only. Not my idea of ideal. And this one here has got Plague Doctor, 40% Blight, which is pretty strong. And it's not particularly... 5% hit point debuff is not that bad. That is tempting. But the life crystal can be used by anybody, and it's 20% max hit points, so that's substantial. The downside is that it's crests, and crests I can build up quite quickly if I really want to. Anyway, we'll decide that in the next episode. I'm waffling on. Thanks for joining me, everybody. I look forward to seeing you again soon. I hope you liked this one, and until the next time, take care of each other, and ciao for now.